Okay, coach of Manchester City, Manuel Pellegrini. Right now, everyone needs to operate with the philosophy of optimism, and that's what he's doing after playing a goalless draw with Real Madrid. But guys believing that he's going to the Santiago Bernabeu to pick a point to win, that's a very, very serious one.
He doesn't really need to win, you know.
He just needs to win to go to the final.
No, I mean, he can get a score draw, and Man City, you know, still progress.
Okay.
Yes,
okay. Chijoke is here, senior correspondent with Nation Newspaper. Welcome to the show.
Chijoke, welcome back.
It's good to be here.
Like always.
Chijoke, I mean, at the start of the show, I said the match itself was a bit of an anticlimax.
Did you slip off watching it?
Did you slip? Be honest.
No, I did not slip off. It wasn't a spectacle, yes, because both teams are attacking sides, but it was what I expected. It's the semi-final of the Champions League, the biggest European competition club-wise. So I don't expect them to go all ding-dong with attack. You know, they need to be strategic and look for the odd goals. So I expected what happened. At the last minute, both teams, the last 10 minutes was when they had the most chances in that game. Real Madrid 3, Man City 1 from Kevin De Bruyne. But it was shocking from Manchester City that they had just one shot on target for 90 minutes. That was really shocking for me, because I expected them to at least grow a bit of heart and score one. But the heart, the only heart they had was at the back. It saved them twice. Although people were talking about the second save where he made from Pep. I could really make that save. Jokes apart.
He had to block.
Really, because the ball was shot straight at him.
Yeah. Well, wasn't he?
He had to stay big, but the ball was shot at him. It wasn't the most difficult save he has made in his career. I've seen him make extraordinary saves, but kudos to Hart and kudos to Manchester City.
But guys, it was a game that had a lot of talking points. Real Madrid missed Ronaldo. Man City missed Yaya Toure. But Kelechi Iheanacho played in the Champions League.
He also got his dream. He also got his dream of playing against Real Madrid. And that's cool. But for Manchester City, first time in the Champions League ever, holding Real Madrid 27 times in the semi-final of the Champions League to a goalless draw in the first leg. I think they give themselves a bit of a chance. They didn't do an Arsenal yesterday by losing the first leg and trying to win in the second leg. I think they could go to the Bernabeu, just try and get the odd goal. We know the Bernabeu fans can be restless at times. Hold them for 60 minutes, score the odd goal, and you might just be in the chance of making the finals.
That's it. That'll be a dream.
Borrow the bus from Chelsea, drive it there, score one goal, pack it.
No, Chelsea can't do that. Atletico Madrid, don't borrow Chelsea's bus. It's not working anymore. Try with Atletico Madrid. That might just work.
Chijoke, Gareth Bale before the game yesterday said he doesn't have anything to play.
Oh my God.
Blah. I mean, he hasn't scored a goal in this season's Champions League. Yesterday, what do you think of his performance?
I think it was below par. Yeah, he was just coming back from injury, but that's no excuse for a world-class footballer like Gareth Bale. He did not really carry the mantle like he did over the weekend, where he scored twice for Real Madrid when they came from behind to win their league match.
This is England, it's different.
But Cristiano Ronaldo missing the game, I think it was a big miss for Real Madrid. They lost that cutting edge. It was like the star actor in a movie where you don't have, every movie must have an actor, and Ronaldo wasn't there yesterday for Real Madrid, and so they lost the plot a little attack wise. But at the Bernabeu, I think they might just nick it, but it will be very, very difficult.
Okay, quickly at the papers now. I mean, the match for today is There's a big headline from Sporting Sun. Madrid showdown, Atletico Bayern in Royal Rumble. Lewandowski, Vidal talk tour, Felipe Luis draws inspiration from Leicester's feat. Okay, kickoff time is 7:45 p.m. That's a big one here coming from Sporting Sun. I think that's that game everyone will just have to look forward to.
Exactly. We're looking at two very good sides, two very big sides. And the last time Bayern Munich have gone out at this stage of the competition was against Spanish oppositions, and so they won't want a repeat of that. I think Pep Guardiola is a very smart coach. He knows he has defensive problems. Boateng is coming back, but I'm not sure he will start this one. 3 months injury, Bastuba, long time absence. But I think what he will do is try to hold possession like he always does and break Atletico Madrid down. It will be very difficult for Bayern Munich against Atletico Madrid, because we know this team, they've only conceded 4 goals in their previous 16 Champions League games. So it's a solid side, and if you consider their record, total records in 51 games, I think they've kept about 30 something clean sheets, and that's remarkably ridiculous. If I could
So
use
that's the kind of
terms.
bus that Manchester City needs to borrow.
Funny enough, they don't really pack the bus. They're just solid. They play this robust football. They're very solid from the back, midfield, and when they get those odd chances, they try to put them away, and they have a deadly finisher in Griezmann. I know you're expecting me to call Torres there.
I'm saying Griezmann, yeah.
Griezmann.
I think his goal rate is much better than that of Torres.
Exactly, because he's playing at home. You remember he captained that same side when he was 19. So the confidence is there. The fans love him already. He played with Simeone. He captained actually in the team that Simeone played for. So he has that confidence back. The major problem for Torres is confidence. And so going to the Bayern game, he might not even start this game, but this will be a tight one. We might see the game going into penalties, both legs.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, fine. Okay, let's go straight to the sporting life now. And there's a lot of talks about tonight's Champions League game between Atletico Madrid and Bayern Munich. But the headline I want to talk about here is about Alex Iwobi. That's basically saying he owes Arsene Wenger a debt. I mean, Arsene Wenger, no matter what we say about him, he gives youngsters, a chance, to actually fulfill the dreams, even though he doesn't have the pressure to win.
Exactly. People see debt and think he's owing him money. No, he's not actually owing him anything. He's owing him gratitude and respect for giving him a breakthrough. This is his debut season in the English Premier League, and he has really acquitted himself very well in the league, coming on against Everton to score. He played against Barcelona, and he was virtually Arsenal's man of the match. So his growth has been tremendous. And coming from a football family where, he's nephew of JJ Okocha, the football is in the gene. And so he knows his growth has been good, and he's growing well, and it's good for Nigeria, because at the end of the day, it is Nigeria that are the winner for Iwobi. He's 19, and he will have a very big future for the national team. So thanks to Wenger for helping us groom a very good player for the future.
Okay. Austin, you got some tweets, right?
Yeah, so I won't be talking. I won't be looking at the papers. I'll go straight up to Twitter. Thank you so much, showing so much love to women's football. And I want to begin this way. Ayo Midiron, yes, the same woman that has been supporting women's football. She's talking to us. Thank you, Mama. We want you to continue to support women's football. She says Rasheedat Ajibade is a fantastic player. She and others like her must be encouraged to play consistently. I shall say kudos to Coach Osahon. Thank you so much for talking to us, madam. And Adam Mike Eze on Twitter also says, in fact, I think this manager and coach and his FC Robo needs to be commended. Take a look at the testimony of that young lady. He says it gave me a tear. Well, we moved it to tears this morning. That's what we want. Cry and then see how you can support women's football also.
The major thing is supporting the female league. I think I was talking to him backstage before I came on, and I asked why there has been no relegation in 3 consecutive seasons, and his explanations was spot on. Yes, some people might want to look at the rules and say rules are rules, but we know the condition of female football in Nigeria. I think they need more support. I think we should. I agree with him to an extent. Scrap the relegation. Let's look at the league, develop the league first to a level, then we can go from there. Okay, we'll just go straight to the NBA now. Salam. Yesterday was all about Alfaro Camino, who says a good one, not just for his team, but for the D Tigers.
Yes, because Nigeria will be going to the Olympics and looking to do better than what they did at the London 2012 games. Anyways, but the players are still ongoing, and 2 games played overnight. Actually, early this morning, the Indiana Pacers actually losing against the Toronto Raptors. That was 99-102. The series right now is 3-2 in favor of the Raptors. And in the other game played, it was the Atlanta Hawks actually defeating the Boston Celtics 110-83. They lead the series 3-2. Tonight's games, that's the one we're looking forward to. Houston Rockets and the Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry's out. A lot of basketball pundits want to see how they will actually handle this particular situation. I think they'll wrap it up.
Because Real Madrid couldn't do it without Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's see.
They have the coach of the season. They have the coach of the season, and they have a record behind them. So they can
out. Chris Paul is out. I mean, how LA Clippers?
I mean, actually, that was the game they played against the Portland Trail Blazers, where Alfaro Camino had that breakout game with 30 points. Now, the two main guys of the Clippers are out, and they're playing tonight against the Portland Trail Blazers. So you imagine it's like taking out Steph Curry and Klay Thompson or Draymond Green from a starting lineup. So they will struggle in this one. So hopefully, Alfaro Camino can actually
Chris Paul is definitely, and of course for great.
Griffin, Griffin is out
only
of the
for the playoffs.
Is out,
Okay, but that's Chris Paul.
Chris Paul and injury.
He will definitely be missed.
Too bad.
But Chijioke, well, thank you so much for coming on the program.
It's a pleasure. Always.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for being part of the program. Just send a message to Nigerian Football Federation. The 15% Emmanuel Zira talked about. Just try as much as possible. It's from FIFA. They actually need this money to start up May 21st. They needed to start up the league properly. Well, thank you so much for being part of the program. I'm Cecilia Omogbe.
Many thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Taya Salam.
Okay, we appreciate your time with us today talking about women's football. Let's keep the agenda going on Twitter or channels_sports and on Facebook or channels-sports. I'm Austin Okonakwa. In the words of Cecilia, NFF, that 15%, please, women's football, they need it. And as you give them, remember, keep talking sports. Bye for now.